I'm with Ryan Ezell from Flotek Industries. Ryan's the CEO of a company here who presented last year, and he outlined some very interesting strategic objectives for the company, and it looks like they've been executed. You want to tell us a little bit about what's taken place this last year, because the stock performance sure is reflective of it.
No, it's great to be here. This is our third year in a row participating in EnerCom, and as you know, we talked about it a few years ago. We laid out a long-term strategy of how we wanted to have the convergence of our core chemistry business and the growth of our new and emerging data analytics segment, where we feel that's the common value creation platform is how we measure our chemistry. And we've had great success so far. You look at our overall performance, I think since we first presented here, our stock price is up 230%. We're continuing to grow revenue, adjusted EBITDA, all profitability metrics for 11 straight quarters. It's been fantastic, and you know, we've laid out guidance this year that's on more than double what we did in adjusted EBITDA last year. So we have really exciting things going on here. We did a recent acquisition of some gas conditioning assets to expand our data analytics segment. We secured $160 million of backlog revenue and growth, and we've got all those assets working online. We're continuing to expand in our custody transfer component from our data analytics. And again, despite the 35% probably wreck fleet count drop we've seen over the past year and a half, our chemistry business has grown by 38%, so we're continuing to take market share. So I'd say everything from a strategic aspect is firing on all cylinders right now, and we're continuing to buck the tide of the headwinds we've seen, and we'll continue to work throughout the rest of the year, and we're excited about 2026
Man, the beat goes on, brother. Well done, well done.
Yeah, it's
so when you look at your domestic versus your international market, you know, where's your opportunity going forward?
So I think, you know, we're going to continue. The big growth piece will still be in our data analytics. That'll be international and domestic. And despite the fact of the massive growth there, our international chemistry business will double in size year on year. We've had a lot of work pick up in the Middle East. We're doing a lot of work in Latin America from unconventionals and conventional type of drilling and completion activity. So it's been pretty good, pretty steady in the international part. But again, I think where we go back to is that rapid growth we're seeing in our data analytics segment. Year on year, that revenue is up 128%, and it's going to continue to grow in the back half of the year. So pretty excited.
So what does that look like from a machinery standpoint, from a process standpoint? When you say data analytics, how are you delivering value to these producers?
Yeah, so what we have is a unique and proprietary technology around near infrared measurements, and so we actually plug directly into process flow lines, gas conditioning lines, etc. We measure hydrocarbon speciation, BTU quality, net heating value. And this technology bodes itself well for regulatory environments, for flare monitoring. What we do on custody transfer, we're evaluating composition and evaluation of gas flowing from a new well or current existing wells, gathering pipelines. What we do in monitoring transmix applications in the midstream. Also, we do in re-vapor pressure monitoring. And the really exciting piece is the gas conditioning that we're doing for the new power generation business.
Yeah.
We have our unique proprietary ESD and NGD skids can actually treat gas in real time, preventing any type of catastrophic failure from high BTU gas. They can filter out water. It does everything all at ready control, and we get the measurements of the gas quality every 5 seconds. So it's a game-changing technology for the mobile power generation market.
A couple more questions. Between your capabilities in oil and gas as it relates to the data as well as the chemical business, is there opportunity to expand in things like mineral exploration? Is there any other segments you've got your pond and you know where you're fishing?
Well, you know, that's a fantastic question, because what we've started here a few years ago on this 3, 5, and 10-year strategy we laid out to our board was we wanted to grow where we know, which was in the energy sector. But what this, our data analytics growth and what we're doing with our proprietary chemical technology is we've created a company now that's going to make an industrialized pivot. We're going to be in a lot of other adjacent lines on the chemical side, what we're doing in agriculture. We even got waste processing, where we look at gases produced from waste management locations.
Sure.
All those different pieces. And so you're seeing a complete transformation of Flotek's business from what it was 10 years ago. And with this industrialized pivot, I think it's going to drive a lot of value creation for our shareholders, because we will no longer be tied to the cyclical nature of at the wellhead type of environment with rig counts and frac fleet counts as we continue to make this pivot. So it's a good thing to actually stabilize the business. The recurring revenue backlog that we get from our data as a service gives better predictability, profitability, all those things. And you're talking about on the data as a service side, gross margins around plus 85%. So really exciting from a guys that used to just do low margin chemicals. So it's really exciting.
Right. Ryan, anything else you'd like to add? That's a very exciting story, particularly looking forward.
No, I think, again, we enjoy participating in EnerCom. It's a great opportunity to talk to customers, investors, and, we still, believe solid in that Flotek is a compelling investment story. As you start to look at our growth, the transformation of the business into the data analytics component, and then how we're making this industrialized pivot. I mean, we're gonna be a force in the market, and we hope to transform the energy infrastructure landscape in the coming years. So we hope to keep coming back here every year and reporting more and more growth and exciting news. So
execution plus vision.
That's
pretty
it.
Good recipe.
Appreciate it.
Ryan Ezell with
Thank you.
Flotek Industries. Great seeing you again.